When the doctor said the word progressive, I felt the room shrink around me. It wasn't a broken bone or something temporary. It was the kind of illness that slowly takes pieces of you, your strength, your balance, your independence. I was 57 years old, widowed, living in the same house I'd paid for over 30 years. The first person I called was my sister. She arrived with sympathy on her face and calculation in her eyes. She hugged me tightly, whispered, "I'll take care of everything." I believed her. Within weeks, she moved in to help. She started attending doctor appointments with me. She spoke for me when I was tired. She filled out paperwork when my hands shook. Then she started saying things like, "You shouldn't stress about bills right now. Let me manage the finances. You're not thinking clearly because of the medication." I didn't notice the changes at first. The mail stopped coming to my room. My bank statements were online now. Important calls were already handled. One afternoon, I overheard her on the phone. "She's not well," my sister said calmly. "No, mentally. The doctor agrees. Yes, I'm her closest family." That night, I checked my drawer. My house documents were gone. When I asked her, she sighed dramatically. "I moved them somewhere safe. You misplace things lately." A week later, she brought a lawyer. He spoke slowly, loudly, like I was a child. They explained that temporary guardianship was in my best interest, that my assets needed protection, that my sister was sacrificing her life to care for me. My parents sided with her immediately. "She's the healthy one," my mother said. "She knows what's best." I tried to speak. My sister squeezed my hand. "Don't upset yourself," she whispered. "Let me handle this." That night, lying awake, I realized something terrifying. I wasn't just sick, I was being erased. My condition worsened, but my mind didn't. That's what they didn't understand. One morning, a new neurologist reviewed my scans. He frowned. Then he frowned harder. "This doesn't match what I was told," he said. I asked him to explain. He showed me the reports my sister had submitted. Outdated, incomplete, selective. He presented this as cognitive decline, he said carefully, but your issue is physical. Painful, yes. Limiting, yes. But your decision-making ability is completely intact. I felt something inside me steady for the first time in months. I asked him to document everything, privately. Over the next 2 weeks, I gathered evidence quietly. Bank records showed money transferred from my account to my sister's. Legal documents had my signature, forged, poorly. Emails where she described me as confused and unreliable. I stopped confronting her. Instead, I smiled, let her believe I was weak. Then I asked for one thing. I said, "Can we all meet? My sister, my parents, the lawyer. I want peace." They agreed eagerly. The meeting was held in a small office. My sister sat confidently, arms crossed. My parents looked relieved. I arrived with a folder and a second lawyer. When my sister laughed and said she doesn't even know why she's here, my lawyer slid the doctor's report across the table. Silence. Then came the financial audit, the forged signatures, the recorded phone call where she said, "Once it's final, everything's mine." My mother began to cry. My father couldn't look at me. The lawyer stood up. "This guardianship was obtained under false pretenses, and this," he tapped the file, "is fraud." For the first time, my sister looked afraid. The guardianship was revoked immediately. My assets were frozen. For my protection this time, an investigation followed. I didn't attend court every day. I didn't need to. The evidence spoke for itself. My sister lost access to every account. She was ordered to repay every dollar. The house was legally reaffirmed as mine, but the hardest moment wasn't the verdict. It was when my parents came to see me. My mother whispered, "We thought she was helping." I nodded. "I know," I said. "That's why she chose you." They apologized. Late. Quietly. My sister never did. She moved out within a week. No goodbye, no explanation, just absence. Months later, my health stabilized. I learned to walk slower, rest more, ask for help from the right people. I didn't celebrate her downfall. I celebrated my survival, because the real victory wasn't taking something back, it was proving that illness does not mean weakness, age does not mean ignorance, and silence does not mean surrender. They thought I was fading. I was preparing.